after studying the first part of the chapter, that is parallel lines, we are going to continue our journey towards the next part. Then the next important theorem is corresponding angles theorem. The statement is the corresponding angles formed by transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measure. दोन समांतर रेषा आणि त्यांची छेदिका यामुळे तयार होणाऱ्या संगत कोनांची जोडी एकरूप असते. If you observe the figure, you can see line L parallel to line M and their transversal is line N. Then because of these two lines and their transversal, we get here the pair of corresponding angle, that is angle A and angle B. In the given, we can write line L parallel line M and line N is their transversal. Then we have to prove here angle A is equal to angle B. For the proof of that theorem, we are going to consider one another angle here, that is angle C. Then the proof is, if you observe the figure, angle A and angle C, these are in linear pair and therefore angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That is the first statement. And again angle B and angle C, these are the interior angles and therefore they are supplementary, and therefore angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. This is the second statement, and we write here by the property of interior angles of parallel lines. If you observe the statement first and statement second, then their right sides are equal, therefore we can show their left sides equal, that is angle A plus angle C is equal to angle B plus angle C. By eliminating the angle C from both the sides, we get here angle A is equal to angle B, and these angles are the corresponding angles, and thus these corresponding angles A and B formed by transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measures. Then the next theorem is alternate angle theorem. Statement is the alternate angles formed by transversal of two parallel lines are of equal measure. दोन समांतर रेषा आणि त्यांची छेदिका यामुळे तयार होणारे व्युत्क्रम कोन समान मापाचे असतात. The figure is line L parallel line M and their transversal is line N. And because of these two parallel lines and their transversal, we got here the angle B and angle D as alternate angles. In the given, we can write line L parallel line M and line N is their transversal. Here also, for the proof of that theorem, we are also considering the another angle as C. Then we have to prove angle D is equal to angle B. Angle D is equal to angle B. Then in the proof, if you observe the figure, angle D and angle C are in linear pair and therefore angle D plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That is the first statement. And angle C and angle B, these are the interior angles and these are supplementary. Therefore angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree by the property of interior angles of parallel lines. These are the two statements if you observe the two statements, then their right sides are equal, and therefore we show here their left sides equal, that is angle D plus angle C is equal to angle C plus angle B. And by eliminating the angle C from both sides, we get here angle D is equal to angle B, and in the figure you can see angle D and angle B. These are the alternate angles formed by transversal of the two parallel lines, and they are of equal measures. Then we are going to study the properties of parallel lines, and in that one most important theorem, that is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. म्हणजेच त्रिकोणाच्या तीन कोनांच्या मापांची बेरीज 180 अंश असते. We draw here the triangle, and the name of that triangle is ABC. This is the triangle ABC. In the given, we can write triangle ABC is any triangle. Then we have to prove angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. To prove that theorem, we have to construct some things in that triangle, and the construction is draw a line parallel to segment BC, and that line is passing through point A, and on that line take the points P and point Q such that P dash A dash Q then in the proof we can write as line PQ is parallel to line BC, and if we consider AB as transversal, then we got a pair of alternate angle here, and that pair is angle ABC and angle PAB. That is the first statement. Then line PQ parallel to line BC, and when we consider the segment AC as transversal, then here also we got a pair of alternate angle, that is angle ACB and angle QAC. That is the second statement. Then from first and second, when we add the first and second statement, then we get here angle ABC plus angle ACB is equal to angle PAB plus angle QAC, and that is the third statement. Now we have to add angle BAC to the both sides of that statement third, and by adding that BAC we can get here angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to angle PAB plus angle QAC plus angle BAC. That BAC is added here to both sides of that statement third. Then angle PAB plus angle BAC plus angle QAC, you can observe here angle PAB and angle BAC forms the total angle PAC, and we can write here that angle, that is angle PAC, and that angle is added here angle QAC. Angle PAC and angle QAC, these are in linear pair, and from the addition of that two angles we got here 180 degree, and thus angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. That is, the sum of the measures of all three angles in a triangle is 180 degree. त्रिकोणाच्या 3 कोनांच्या मापांची बेरीज 180 अंश असते हे या ठिकाणी सिद्ध झालं.